Good morning, everybody. Have a blessed day. All the peculiar people out there, all the crazy and insane people that believe that love is the way. Don't tell anybody any different to you, right? You know, recently I had a revelation or a point of view change. I shifted my perspective on spiritual warfare because I believe we can internalize everything in a way like we can understand the scripture as an internal process, as I already mentioned, right? So it's a alchemistic worldview. So anything that happens outside actually happens inside, you know. And when I'm talking of spiritual warfare, you know, we are peaceful people. We never shed any blood. Most of us are too people pleasing and are too having not enough boundaries, you know. And we believe that when we be like Jesus, when we are the sacrificial lamb, you know, the Lion of Judah that appears as a sacrificial lamb, as a slain lamb, when we live in according to that, people take advantage over us and think we're stupid. They take our kindness for weakness, and then they will even blame us for making other people taking advantage over us, right? This is the society we're living in. The society where family, where bloodline, where love, where loyalty is seen as weakness, okay? Because the competitiveness and the worldliness and the calculation, the part of the brain that calculates, it's an old part of the brain. Love frequency is something new, all right? It's something new. People don't understand that. We are programmed to be capitalistic, and capitalism is not the devil. You know, I believe that like the idea of Karl Marx, you know, Karl Marx is a covert narcissist. So it's not better. His idea is not better. Anarchy is not better. Anarchy is a dream of a covert narcissist. You know, if you destroy the power structures of the world, the same thing will reappear immediately. You know, strong people are in charge for a reason, and they will be in charge again. The only positive thing I see in a shift in the power structures is that they will be renewed, and younger people will rise when we cut off the old heads, right? Anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm talking about spiritual warfare and my shifted perspective about it, right? And what shifted for me was to internalize it. It means that we peaceful people who following the love frequency, we start going to war. This is in the word warfare, but only in spirit. And I'm telling you, the relationship to God, the relationship to Yeshua, which is not exactly the same, but kind of the same. You know, Yeshua is coming from God. He's 100% man and 100% God. But if I'm talking to relationship to God when you're praying, all right, when you internalize that, and the warfare as well, so it means you're having this fire, you're having this wrath, you embody it, and you have the very intimate, it's one of the most intimate relationships you can have, is the relationship to God, because it's the innermost relationship you have to yourself and the world, right? Now, this relationship is not always the same, and sometimes you're challenging God and you say, well, if you exist, then I need your help now, right? Or I challenge you, if you not do this warfare for me, I'll do it myself, because I embody your wrath. And you really become this, right? You get aware and you mature. You're taking the thing in your hand, like your authority as a spiritual being, as a child of God, but as a maturing person, right? It's the same as, you know, the picture of a hero. When you're too heroic, it means you're not matured yet, because the hero always creates and projects tragedy into his life, because he's living in a heroic fantasy and he wants to single-handedly save the whole world and everybody, and this is just delusional, right? A matured hero is a warrior. The warrior sees his own limitations. The warrior sees the worth of his own life first. Also, not first, but also. The hero does not see the worth of his own life. He risks it all and loses it, you know, and then it's done. He can't reach anymore, you know. So maturing means that, you know, the relationship to God does not mean that He's the shepherd and you're the always obedient lamb, following and following and following, and when one of your cheeks getting clapped, and